Alright, so let's take a look at box plots. So box plots are one way to graph data and display data. So we use box plots when we have one variable statistics. So let's say we have a set of scores right here, and these represent test scores. And if I want to display them in some type of graph, what I can do is use a box plot. So one of the things that I need in order to create a box plot is the 5-number summary. I could do this by hand by putting this all in order, finding the minimum, the median, the maximum, Q1, and Q3. However, I could also use a calculator. So if you'd like to follow along using a calculator, go ahead and push pause, and you can enter this data into list 1 of your calculator. So just as a reminder, you click on Edit, then Stat, and then, or actually Stat, then Edit, sorry. And then you can enter in your data into L1. All right, so I'll let you do that. All right, so if you have your data in the calculator, the next thing we want to do is actually get the 5-number summary. So in order to get that, you're going to go back to Stat again. You're going to arrow over to the Calc, and then you're going to calculate, well, this is a 1-variable statistic, so we're going to calculate 1 var stat. All right, and go ahead and hit Enter, and those numbers should pop up. So I'm going to do that right now. So one of the things that you're going to come up with on your screen is you're going to come up with quite a bit of information, but if you arrow down, your 5-number summary appears. So you end up with your min, which is 56, Q1, which is 68, your median, 78, Q3 is 83, and your max is 96. All right. Now whenever you do a box plot, one of the first things that you draw is a number line. So I'm going to go ahead and draw the number line. And I notice my smallest number is 56. So I'm going to go ahead and just start at 50. And my largest number is 96. So I'm going to end it at 100. I want to make sure these are evenly spaced. So I'm going to go ahead and just go by 10. So 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. I also want to make sure I label my graph. So these represent test scores. I'm going to label my minimum, my Q1, which is at 68. So that's about right here. My median, which is about 78 here. My Q3, which is 83, which would go here. And finally the maximum, which is 96, which would go here. We call it a box plot because we have a box in the center. And sometimes you might hear the term box and whiskers. These lines represent the whiskers. And we can kind of see it's kind of evenly spread. So this is probably somewhat symmetric. Right? And we can take a look at those scores and compare them right onto there. So that's how you make a box plot.